All right, we're gonna go over a few questions. So let's go ahead and get started on that. And the first question, let me pull up, there it is. I'm gonna go backwards and just cover some questions. 7.2, I'm gonna cover both of these questions because 7.2 makes up a lot of the test for those who haven't taken it, and I haven't even looked. So 7.2, number 5/2, I'll tell you if it's a good test question or not. And it's a pretty good test question. Although I don't like parts, it's a good test question. It says, determine the area under the standard normal curve that lies to the left of blah, 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 blah. Okay, so I want you to each draw, go ahead and get your notes out, your notebook, your pencil, your calculator, okay, because you know I'm not going to let you sit here and do nothing. You go ahead and draw pictures and do your calculator. It'll be your normal CDF because you're not going to use inverse norm on this one because you're given a z-score and you're going to find the area. So go ahead and I'll draw the pictures. I'll make it a little bit bigger where you can see it. I didn't check CD mode typing in. I need to check that. A is 1.71. B is 0.87. C is negative 0.49. And D is negative 0.41. And it says to the left of all these. Let me check right quick while y'all were drawing the pictures. Nope, looks like everybody's going to be here this morning or absent, one of the two. So A, I'm going to draw little pictures. So 1 plus 0, 1, 2, negative 1, negative 2. So 1.71 is going to be in there. B is 0.87. 0.87 be right in here. And before we answer these, we're going to go through and guesstimate. C negative 0.49. Negative 0.49, there's negative 0.5, so negative 0.49 be right in there. And then D and negative 0.41. Oops, this will be this way. Now, the 1.71, well, this is 50%. This is 84%. And I say that's probably maybe 10. So what's 84 plus 10? 94. So I'm going to say it's around 94. And that's a guesstimate. Here, we know it's not 84. I'm going to say around 0.8200. That's a guesstimate. 0.8200. This is a guesstimate. This is 2.5. This is half of 13, which is what? 7 point, or what? 6.5? 13.5 is not 7.5, is it?
Oh, 13.
6.5, isn't it? Or something like that. 6 point.
7.5.
Okay, whatever, 7, we'll just say 7. 7 plus 2 is around 10%, 0.1200. And here, a little bit more than half, so I'm gonna say 12%. Now, I may be way off, but these are all guesstimates. Now, somebody type in normal CDF, and what's this arrowhead down here called? Negative infinity. So that's going to be negative 9999, comma, 1.71. This is going to be negative 9999, comma, 0.87. This is going to be negative 9999, comma, negative 0.49. And this is going to be negative 9999, comma, negative 0.41. And somebody give me 4 digits on all of these. Let's go with this one. We'll do it in green, so y'all know that's the answer. Okay, what's 9999 to 1.71? Negative 9999.171.
0.9564.
0.9564. I said 94, so that's about right. And what you're looking for with the common sense versus the answer, if I come up with 0.57 on the common sense, then I know either I'm doing something wrong or I've calculated something wrong. All right, here. What's this one? 4 digits. Negative 9999 to 0.87. 0.8078. I said 82%. That's 81%. Okay, what about this one? Negative 9999 to negative 0.49. 0.31 what?
21.
I was way off on that one. I don't know why I was way off on that one.
If you look at the drawing though, it is almost a third rather than a tenth.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know why I came up with, I must have added wrong or something. Anyway, and this one's gonna be about the same. So 0.9999.41, what is it?
3409.
Point what?
3409.
3409. Did everybody get those? That's how you do those. That's more of each one as a test question more than all 4. I don't know if I even give one. I really don't like to give part questions on tests, but those are good questions as far as content for a test, but I don't like to do 4 parts per, only if it throws one in there that I don't know about. Okay?
There is one with test right now, it's like 6 parts.
It is?
Yeah, there's tons of them that have like multiple parts on it.
I don't usually do those. I'll have to check that out, but I'm not going to change it now because half the people that would cause a total cluster, and I'm not going to do that. I'll have to revise it. Next one. I'm going to do both these 7 to 11/5. Okay, it says find the area under the curve to the left where z is equal to -1 plus the area under the curve to the right of z is equal to 1. So you can do this 2 different ways. I'm going to do it on the calculator. We're going to draw a picture. It says to the left of -1 and to the right of what? 1. So the first thing you're going to do is do your empirical rule just to see. Zero, 1, -1, -2, 2 to the left of 1 and to the right of 1. The empirical rule says that this is 2.5 and this is what? 13.5. So that's around what? 16 what? Percent?
Yeah.
So it's going to be 16% here. But up here, it's going to be 1 minus 16%, or this is gonna be 16% here also, because it's asking above. So, but you still need to do your inverse norm. It's probably gonna give you the same thing. But here we got negative infinity, so that's gonna be negative 9999 to negative 1, normal CDF. And then from 1 to what? 9999. And what do you come out with both of those? It might be like 1.159 something. What is it? Four digits, please.
First one is 0.1586.
1584. And this one is probably gonna be the same thing.
How do you get 4?
What?
She said 6.
Well,
And one to be the 7 because of rounding?
what does the area always round to? 4 decimal places.
Yeah, 1,
Is it 0.1584 or 0.1587?
87.
Okay, I don't know what happened to that last digit. I don't know why. Okay, now. Somebody do this one. It should be the same.
Yeah, it's the same.
0.1587. And a lot of you are saying, well, you got 0.16. Well, remember, the empirical rule is not detailed. The empirical rule is basically estimation. All right? So that's why you have a difference there. Now, if you rounded to 2 decimal places, you would get the same thing. Okay? And that's what I did right here. I rounded, but it would be 0.1600 and 0.1600. And like I said, if you was to round, I think that's what you were saying, whoever said that. If you were to round to do 2 decimal places, yes. But most of the time, when they're asking for area, they're going to ask you to round to 4. Okay? The combined area, so you round to 4 decimal places. So somebody multiply 2, that'd be 0.31674. Somebody check me.
Yes, 0.317.
0.3174. So I'll type that one in because I don't like parts. 0.3174. And we feel good about ourselves. Oh, come on. Is this one of those? Okay, I guess we'll do all of it. So find the area of the normal curve to the left of 1.58 and to the right of 2.58. Now, I'm going to draw a picture, but by now, after you've done enough, you may not have to draw a picture, okay? You just punch it in your calculator because you can picture it in your mind. But we'll go ahead and draw a picture. I realize some of y'all invented the normal curve, but some of y'all didn't. 0, 1, 2, -1, -2. And negative 1.58, negative 1.58, there's 1.5, 1.58 is going to be right there. And that's 2.5, and 1.58 is going to be close to a little bit less than half, so half's 7, so 7 and 2.5 is 9.5, so I'm going to say that's going to be around 9.5%. Which is 0.0950. That's a little bit there. And that's 9.5%, isn't it, I think? And then to the right of 2.58. Well, 2.58 is way the heck out here, and that's going to be like 0.9999. So that's going to be 0.0001. By the empirical rule, it's going to be very small because anything over 2.5 is usually going to be like 0.0001, but y'all can check it. So here's 2.58, and that's dang old positive infinity. So that's going to be 9999. And then this is negative infinity. So that's going to be negative 9999, comma, negative 1.58. So I said this is gonna be close to 9.5%. Somebody tell me what the 4 digits you get on your calculator.
0.0571.
0.0571. And here, probably gonna get scientific notation.
0.0049.
0.0049, I was a little bit off. I said 0.001, so I was way off. It's that. And I guess it could be, because this out here is 2.5%. So I guess 2.58, I guess you could say there's a little bit more than 1%. Now maybe, you have to look in your, maybe more than 3. If it's more than 3, if X or Z is more than 3, then, or equal to 3, I think the area is equal to 0.0001. You have to look on the graph, maybe 3, I can't remember. -3 or +3, your area is 0.0001, maybe 3. So here we'll type in 0.0571 and enter. Okay, combined, I'm sorry. Somebody add those two up, 0.06120, 0.0620, something like that.
0.62.
That was the Nigerians beating up somebody. Oh, come on. This is so frustrating. All right, I'm not going to do any more after this one, but anyway, go ahead and do -0.23. So just type in -9999, comma, -0.23, and then 1.40, comma, 9999, and add those two together, and somebody give me 4 digits.
First one is 0.4090.
Okay, go ahead and 0.4090, and then do the second one and add them together, please.
Thank you. And then it's 0.0807.
Did you add them together?
0.4898.
0.4898, thank you both. Okay, I think y'all get it. If you can do those 3, okay, good. Again, I would rather these be separate questions on the test, but evidently I don't have too many to choose from because y'all said there's a lot of parts on there, so evidently I don't have many to choose from when I put them on there. Okay, so that's 7.2, 7.1. Yes, this is a test question. It says, suppose the lengths of human pregnancies, yes, this is a test question, and this is a standardized test question, because sometimes they don't give you the mean, okay, on this test question. Suppose the lengths of human pregnancies are normally distributed with a mean of 266 and a standard deviation of 16. When you see that, what should you do? Draw a diagram, draw a picture. So go ahead and do that. Complete parts A through B. Okay, I'm not even going to look at A through B because I want to see what it looks like as far as, you know, what the spread looks like. And a lot of people say about that Chick-fil-A, then why do people go to QT and Target? Same thing. I don't see too many not naked babies, but babies running around in their diapers in Target, and I don't see that in QT either. So, people go to QT and that's why QT is running everybody out of business. It's because that, one, they don't have people hanging out at the front door begging for money. And two, and a lot of people say, well, Hubert, you're heartless. That's a scam, people. Those people are brought in by the busloads, okay? They have a cell phone and they got several packs of cigarettes in their pocket. They bring in about $600 a week. Does everybody get what I'm saying? Be careful who you give money to. Anyway, they have people that work there that have at least a 3.0 in their high school or their college or whatever. They wear a uniform every day. And it's clean. Those people actually, how many times you go in QT and the employees are in there mopping the floor? What a concept.
Seems like every time I go in.
What a concept. It's called raising the bar. Got a lot of people that they want to reward you for making bad decisions all through your life. No. You make good decisions, you get the rewards of it. I get so irritated with some of these people and their thinking. 16, what's 16 plus 266?
282.
282, and then add it again.
298.
298. Go backwards.
250.
250 and 234. Now, that takes care of that. The figure to the right represents the normal curve, blah, 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 blah. The area to the left of 240 is 0.05. Okay, they're giving you 240. Let's put that in blue. 240 is somewhere in here, so we're just going to put it right here. Okay. You stay over there. 240. The area to the left of 240 is 0.0521. Somebody tell me what the area to the right is. I don't know what they're going to ask. But the area to the right is what? 9479, right? 0.9479. I just took the what? Starts with a C. Complement. 1 minus 0.0521. I don't know if that's what they're going to ask, but that's the first thing I would do. All right, provide the interpretation, second, blah, blah, blah. The proportion of human pregnancies that last more than 266 days.
I think you typed that in there.
No, I didn't type that. Somebody else. I'll just say, provide one interpretation of the area. Select the volume. I would say more than 240 days. That's what I would say. Because that's what they're going to ask. If they give you an area, one of the first questions they're going to ask you is, what is the complement? So I'm going to go back here and I'm going to type in more than 240 days is 0.9479. Okay.
Erase that other stuff.
Erase this.
Answer A.
What? Let's see if that works. Oh, they wanted the interpretation of what they have up here. Okay, well, I'm sorry. I thought they're probably going to ask the next one. What's the next one? Yeah, that's the next. The probability of random selection lasts more than 240 days is 0.9479. I should give you this on a test. That's an easy question. It was so easy, I skipped over the first part. Okay, evidently I don't know what the hell I'm doing.
It's the same thing.
Wait a minute, they're gonna ask you the same thing twice? Okay, that is stupid, all right? So whoever sent this question, you got a good reason for sending this question, because this is a dumbass question. To ask the same thing over twice, and are they gonna ask for it now more? I'm not gonna do it now, because I'm scared to do it.
Just see what it says.
Says what?
Just see what the actual answer actually is.
Yeah, let's just. Well, I'm gonna say that lasts between. I'm not gonna answer it. 3,
You gotta put in,
You should have
put
wrote
every
the
block where you.
4, and 8. I'm scared they're gonna ask the same thing again. If they ask it for a third time, I'm not even gonna.
It's a different question this time.
That lasts between 280 and 305.
Because this is part B now, so they asked you a different part, or a different question.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry. Okay, well. This question is not a good question. I thought it was a good question when I first saw it, but let me see, move this over, hold on. I'm gonna get training one day. Okay, they give you the area is 0.1834. So 0.1834, they're gonna ask you that 3 times. And then they're gonna, I want you to know what's on the right side. So what's the complement of 0.1834? 0.8166. Okay, so make sure you know how to do that. Okay, because I have no idea what they're gonna ask you. What does this one say? .280 and 305, they're asking you the same thing, aren't they? I'm not gonna sit there and do 2 or 3 times. I'm not gonna do that. To me, that's ridiculous. And some of y'all are starting to go into convulsions, so let me see what time it is. We still got time. And I can't click onto this. So let's type in more than 280, or less, is it less between 280 and 305 is 0.1834.
You missed the 8.
Thank you. Oh, it'll mark it wrong for sure.
At least you got one right.
Okay. The principle of the question is good, but I hope I didn't ask that question on the test, because that one's stupid. Why they ask you to repeat yourself twice is ridiculous. Now, to put the complement in there, that would make a good question. So you have a right to send that one, because that was a PM question anyway. That was from the night class. 6.2, 35/12. According to the flights on a certain route are 75% of the time. Suppose 17 flights are randomly selected. Number of on-flight flights is crashed. Okay, so you got 75. What is that? NP or X? P. 0.75. Write that down. P is equal to 0.75. 17. Well, look at these numbers down here. Are these numbers bigger than 17 or less than 17?
Less.
So 17 is what? N. And these are your X's. So you just have to read the sentence. What does it say? Find and interpret the problem exactly 10. What does exactly 10 mean? That means NP what? 10. So type in NP10. You're going to use your what? Normal CDF or PDF, one of those two. I think it's PDF. I mean binomial PDF. And you're going to type in 75, 17, and 10. And whatever that comes out to be, that's your answer. You should get 0.0668. Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay. Now, what do you got to do? Find and interpret the probability that fewer than 10. So what do you got to do there? Well, you really don't have a choice. You're going to have to add them all up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now, you could do, there's 17 flights, right? You could do 10 fewer than, does it say fewer than or less than, fewer than or equal to? Fewer. So that means 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So you could add those up and subtract them from 1, or you can do 0 through 10. Or you can do cumulative and do 9. You could do that and you get the same answer. But the main thing right here, what does at least 10 mean? 10 or more. So that would be 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So you would do each NPX that time. And then what is this one? Find the probability that between 8 and 10. Well, what's between 8 and 10? 9. So that would be NP9.
But it says inclusive, so it means 8, 9, 10.
Oh, inclusive. Okay. So that'd be 8, 9, and what? 10. So because it says inclusive. So you'd have to add 3 of those. So here you just do NP10. Here you do one of the others I told you. Here you do at least, that'll be 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. And 8 and 10 would be 8, 9, and 10. Let's look at 6.1. 6.125/8. Suppose a life insurance, we went over this problem. Okay, we went over this problem in class. Suppose a life insurance sells a $160,000 one-year life insurance policy to a 24-year-old female for $340. The probability that the female survives is 0.999 blah, blah, blah. So go ahead and figure the what? What do you got to figure when they give you that one? The complement, because that's dead. Okay? I know you're not supposed to use the word dead, but that's the opposite of alive. Dead. Okay? Compute and interpret the expected blah, blah, blah. You just do a chart. Okay? The chart, live or what? Die. That's the only 2 options to our lives. We either live or what? We're dead. Okay? What's the probability of living? 0.999466. I'm going to try to draw a table here. We did go over this problem. I think we did, because I told you to make a note in notes about this one, didn't I? Okay, live or die. Okay, the probability of X is going to be 0.9, what is it, 999466. Okay, somebody give me that one. I'm not going to try to do that one in my head. It'll probably cause problem. What is it?
Is it 0.000534?
Sounds good to me. 5 what? 3/4? Huh?
Yes.
Okay. Now, if you live, you're going to be out 300, or the company is going to get 340 what? $340. If you die, the company is going to be out what? Minus. They got 340 of your money, so you got to minus that. So what's 160 minus 340? They go 159, 660. Somebody check me. And now, this is the probability, this is the event. So what is the expected value? You take this times this, and you add to this times this. Remember, P times X, summation, you're finding the mean is what you're finding. So that's going to be 340 times 0.999466 plus negative 159,660 times 0.000534, and it's going to be negative, right? Yes, because you're multiplying a negative time. You got a BA number here. It's going to be negative, and I think it's going to be bigger than this number, but I don't know. Y'all tell me.
It's not.
Oh, it's not? Okay, what's the answer? What does it come out to be?
254.56.
What?
254.56.
254.56. So that should be the expected value for the insurance company. And refer back to your notes because we went over that problem. Okay?
So if they were to ask that problem from the person's perspective.
Then you would switch the negative. How much are you out? You're out 340, but what will you gain as a person? Okay, so you're looking at it from the perspective of the insurance company. And read the question. I hope I read it right. Okay. All right, everybody is pretty much, let me look and see how far y'all have. I'm just going to look right quick. Where is my, I want to see how many of y'all have taken the test. Make fun of people who made bad. No, I'm just kidding.
I didn't make good.
Suck. Dang old raise the bar, man. You got to raise that bar. No, just be good with what you just be good with that.
No, my mom said it.
Because hopefully those people in DC will take care of you.
They can't protect me from my mom's foot. She got to live with it.
Let me tell you something. Your parents, my parents, if it wasn't for my father, I wouldn't be here teaching y'all right now. Okay? So I know you think your father and your mother are stupid. Because my daughter thought I was stupid and my son thinks I'm stupid, but they're not. Listen to them and you will have good decisions and you won't be in the ditch or down by the river in a van. Which one are y'all, 8 o'clock? Oh my God, Hubert's gonna pull up my class, my grade in front of class. Y'all really think I'm that stupid? As much as y'all bitch, you really think I'm going to do that? No, I'm not. Okay, which test is this? Test number 3. Okay, y'all really suck, okay? You know how many people have taken the test?
No. 2.
2. Okay, keep it up. Go ahead and wait. Let's wait till tomorrow at 11 o'clock to take it. See what happens.
Internet's gonna be down.
Huh? You gonna wait till 11:58? Okay. Go ahead and wait till 11:58 and see what happens. All right. Y'all have a good one. I'll see y'all whenever I see y'all. I guess next day, Thursday.
Unless you just want to go ahead and bang that one.